wanted to find the best Warhammer cosplay on the internet. So I took a deep dive into Instagram and Canvas, but I instantly became overwhelmed with way too many options. Then I decided to focus my attention on things I have a visual bias for, and you'll never believe what I chose as my #1 pick. MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWargaming.com, and I'm the Hobby Hunter. And these are my top 10 picks for the best Warhammer cosplay.
Who shall be the first to slaughter?
Both of us will.
Sharing our secrets over to number 10 is Inquisitor Crafts the Dark Angel. And when I first saw this, I did just the lighting first off in the picture. Awesome. It looks like a life-size Joy Toy. Like, look at this thing. Sick. Little bit of Fallout vibes too. And how appropriate is it that it's actually the first Space Marine Legion? I didn't even think about that until right now, but it works out perfectly. Thank you for that one, by the way. Investigating our way to number 9 is Fred and Elle Designs the Inquisitor. If there's one depiction of cosplay, and we're gonna do this a bit when we do cosplay, it's because look how realistic this looks. This looks like a person in an actual universe that's real. This doesn't look like it's pretend. This looks like it's real life. And it looks like it's very serious. Like, I would not want to mess with this guy at all. And to quote Felix Thompson, that is the face of a man who has seen an exterminatus or two in his time. What a fantastic way of describing it. How much time are we looking at here? Time and dedication to the craft of cosplaying and armor smithing and design and lights and electronics. This whole thing is another hobby in and of itself in a massive way. Cosplay in general is insane, and as it's applied to Warhammer, look at what we got. We have a visual feast.
Look at all these skulls! This is a sea of crimson!
For the number 8 spot, KHORN demands skulls! And I can't think of a better creator than Exeter Cosplay to represent this.
Who shall be the first to slaughter?
I'm completely biased, man. I was able to go into the suit when I visited UK Games Expo. It was insane. It was intense. And David, that's another thing. His name is Dave, too. I love everything you do, and I love what you embody in the community. It's just skulls and fun and skulls and fun. That's you. You know what it's all about. You know how to engage yourself and calibrate your brain for fun factor. My guess is actually obsession. You can't help it. If I were to look at it, it would look like Karn's 2 things and all the skulls, and that's what your brain is. It's a field of skulls. Evolving our way to number 7, we got Sadie Cosplay's Nurgle Sister. Yeah, it's just super unique in a whole sea of cosplay, and that's what stood out to me. Plus, it's number 7, and you gotta put Nurgle's number there. And there's a reason why Sadie's cosplay is number 7 with this Nurgle awesomeness. Looks like an action figure you could actually use in a game. Fantastic choices, and I just want to know, have you taken anything for the cold? You look like you're coming down with something, just a little bit, just a little bit of rooibos and honey. Okay, that's a good tea to have in the weatherings of the cold time of year. It doesn't matter. Nurgle's gonna grow no matter what. Nurgle's love, okay, it just happens that you don't have any choice over it. It's what runs the entire universe. Igniting our way to number 6, we have Deathwatch Aggressor by Full Powers Creations. Yeah, it looks real. When I'm looking at this, I'm looking at a real Astartes in real life. Okay, whatever it was, you broke the mold for the uncanny valley of the real factor. This is fantastic. If I saw this in real life, I wouldn't be looking at anything else. There'd be nothing else that would exist. I can imagine the organs and the music and like the orchestral angelic choir in the background, all around us. See, what I want to know is the material. And I want to know how much potential 3D printing bits you got in here. Wait. Okay, wait. We got a glimpse of the face. Okay, who is that? Who are you? Who are you? Well, okay, if I were to show this off, would that do something? I see that Blood Angel shoulder pad, okay. Once upon a time, you had an affinity for that, so maybe that's it. By the way, thank you, James, for this, okay. There's cosplay upstairs. He just has to get his suit up and ready. Super dope. That's what I would say. 2 words to describe this. At number 5, we have Battle Sister by Sunday Slays Cosplay. The thing I like about this is that, let's talk about the cosplay. That's actually what we're talking about. This is amazing. Look at this. Look at the different variations of the different costumes that exists here. Ornate detail. There's so much time and attention here. And photography. Man, this is so cool. It's one thing to paint the miniatures on the tabletop. It's another to create a life-size version of the miniatures. Totally blown away by it. One question. What happened to your eye, and what did you do about it? You are the victor here. There is a story to be told. I feel sorry for the other guy. I think is an appropriate phrase here. You've lived to tell the tale. Skittering our way to number 4, we have Necron Overlord by Zeozonin. I had the honor and pleasure of meeting Benjamin in real life at UK Games Expo last year. And he was about 8 feet tall. When I think of 8, I think of KHORN, but I was distracted by the Necron in front of me. Okay? Amazing. Probably the best, dare I say the best, okay? This is all biased. This was the best costume there. The best one. There's going to be an onslaught of Necron players that are just going to turn the comment section on fire. I just know it. You know what? No, that's a challenge. That's a challenge, and you're just going to have to get back up after you were knocked down. Mesmerized by the costume, dude. Like, Ben, like, amazing stuff. Ah, so cool. One of your little buddies made his way over here to the bunker. I just wanted to let you know that he's a little lost, but, you know. Causing some havoc at number 3, we got DRAZHAR, Dark Eldar by Arboreal Key. That, my friends, is a strut if I've ever seen one. Look at this. It's so cool seeing this. Oh my goodness. That's a stage. The world is a stage, and DRAZHAR's walking the stage right now. That is really amazing. In terms of intricate detail, the award's got to go to this one, right? Like, I don't play Drukhari, I don't play all the Dark Eldar trickery, but I certainly appreciate it visually. You're making me fall in love with you. Surfing a Green Tide at number 2 is ORK NOBZZZZ by Peter Mckay. Nope, it's Mckay Cosplay. Mckay Cosplay, fantastic job here. You don't see orcs too often, and I love seeing things that are different. Can anyone describe to me why the white paint on the face and, you know, what that means? All the orc players out there, what does that mean? Help us out a little bit, okay? Maybe if there's a proper tool for the job, we can actually fix the problem that is, what is the white paint on his face? Got more. My guess is that you're the bomb at parties, aren't ya? Oh man, the old man joke. Oh, it feels so dirty. Before I reveal my top pick, honorable mentions, and who better to start with than Iron Warrior Cosplay. Dovrig, pleasure meeting you last year. Thank you for donning the suit and for letting me borrow it for a wee split second. You are amazing, and I can't believe how many years did it take you to make this tank? What? Insane. In the membrane. I think you left your gun here. You might want to pick it up. Next up, we have 4 Ultramar by UpW Design. This cosplay by Jeremy was featured on the Warhammer community. This is so cool that GW proper saw it and said, yep, that's amazing. And for the number 1 pick for best cosplay, that is Warhammer Sister Superior. Found on Simply Simon Cosplay. Crafted by their daughter, Miss Lilith Cosplay. Julie, I see this and you know what I think to myself? Yes, I will do. Yep, okay, whatever you say. I love this so much. You are the embodiment of what it means to cosplay. Looking at this couple here, yes, we need more of this. Ah, goosebumps and sweat from all of the energy here. Leave the comments. Tell Julie how awesome this is, because look at it. It is awesome. And how perfect is it that Nevbo once again is calling while we're filming Hobby Hunter. Are you kidding me? It's the best thing ever. Yes, brother. Yes. Ah. Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey, it's great, man. I'm here.
I just gotta say, man, because we just finished doing the canvas and the My Mini Factory stuff, okay? We're talking about cosplay in this episode. I can't wait to show you now. I can't wait to show you. You haven't even seen it. We're literally filming it right now. It's so good. What's your favorite cosplay on canvas that you could find?
I would say probably Iron Man, right? Because he's an engineer.
Nice. Yes. Well, that's funny you should say that because you're an engineer too, aren't you?
Yeah, that's why, yes.
I love how we're talking about Warhammer Cosplay and we immediately went to Iron Man. It's amazing, yeah. Right here, above Nebo's head, that's where you go to canvas, because there's the canvas above Nebo's head, and that's where you throw the paint, okay, wherever you want. That's all the colors and the pigments and the cosplay specifically. Because, see, I found, like, Fallout stuff, and I found Marvel stuff. There's a lot of stuff to be found and printed on canvas, which You just gotta post your stuff and write the descriptions. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask you while I got you. Like function, comment function, all that stuff. I can't do it yet. Is it coming? Is it coming?
Just because you asked for it, sure. Why not, Dave? Why not?
Okay, you guys are witness. Okay, Nebo's saying it. He's literally going to add the function on the website. Leave your comments. Leave your suggestions for what should be added to Canvas. He's hearing it. He'll hear it. He's going to look at the comments.
Comments, feedback, community, help us out. We need your support. We need your help. Let us build the best platform, the best canvas that could be built, right? It's not possible without you.
Can't even believe the timing. The timing is insane. Like, this is not...